welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. First of all, I would like to say thank you for your inquiry on this 2012 MY13 Kia Sorento. Now, I would just like to apologize quickly if you wonder why I'm frowning. It's because the sun's right in my face. But this car is incredible. Now, although it is listed as a 2012 model, I will note that these fog lights here just give away the fact that it is an MY13 model. So the 2012 models had fog lights that come out this way, but these fog lights are distinctive of the MY13, so you do get the upgraded model here. Now, these very sleek headlights, projector headlights here, just look incredible in the front of the car and just tie in very nicely with the actual shape of the front grille with the blacked out center. Having fog lights in this vehicle as well, you get plenty of visibility in foggy conditions and a nudge bar just to protect the front of your car from any bumps. Now, it does have color-coded front parking sensors as well. The ones next to the fog lights are white to match the bumper, and the black ones in the middle here just contrast very nicely with the actual bumper and look good behind that nudge bar as well. Moving along the side of this vehicle, guys, the front of this car actually presents an incredible condition. There aren't any marks, or there are a couple of minor stone chips, but as I said, guys, 2012 model, nothing inconsistent with the actual age of the vehicle. But we have gone to the trouble of actually touching up a couple of these stone chips for you, just so that they don't give you any issues in future. Now, this first alloy wheel here, although it is a little bit dirty, there is a brand new tire on that, and the wheel itself, I believe there is a minor mark there, but nothing to concern yourself with. It is 2012 after all. The color-coded side mirrors in this car just look really nice with the black trim under it, just contrasting, and you've got the indicators built in there as well, just to give everyone around you a very clear indication of when you're turning or merging. Then we've got the chrome door handles, which just tie in nicely with the chrome badging along the side of the car as well. And then all the way along the bottom of this car, you will notice you've got these black scuff plates and black plates along the the black plastic along the wheel arches, just to protect the actual paintwork, and because they are the spots that are the most often scratched, it just protects it, and it's a cheap replacement. Now, the windows in this car are not tinted. However, if you would like to tint your windows, we do provide the darkest legal tint here. It is an extra cost, but we can work it in very nicely with your finance payments. Now, the next wheel here, once again, there's a little bit of glue, I believe leftover glue from these brand new tires, but the wheel itself is in excellent condition considering this is a 2012 model. The paintwork on this side of the car as well, guys, in incredible condition. I can't actually fault it in any way. Even if I'm being super picky, I can't actually pick out any scratches or dents or any marks at all. But yeah, moving along the back of the car, once again, perfect family car. It just looks comfortable. The car itself has that nice round kind of shape to it, just makes it actually look friendly and family-like. Maybe that's just me, but I think this car looks like a perfect family car. Now, we've got the tow pack on this car as well, and color-coded rear parking sensors. On the back windshield itself, we've got our windshield wiper and washer as well. Now, just opening this up, you will note that the car is a 7-seater, so you've got your 7 seats and genuine floor mats in the back here as well. We just put them there so that when people get in and out of the car, they don't get dirty. Now, folding the back seats down is as simple as just pushing that, and they do fold completely flat. Now, the next row of seats also folds completely flat just by pulling that tab there. However, it's a little difficult to demonstrate while filming a video. All right. Closing this back up, you've got your rear fog light there as well, and these big wraparound rear tail lights, just to give everyone around you a very clear indication of when you do want to brake. We've got our fuel filler cap on this side, being the safe side, so if you get stuck on the side of the freeway without fuel, you know you're not going to get hit, because that's going to be on the opposite side to traffic. Once again, this wheel here, there are a couple of minor marks on it, but nothing too concerning. And guys, you've got 4 brand new tires on this car as well, so that's one less thing you have to worry about down the track. The chrome door handles on this car all are in incredible condition. You usually see that chrome door handles get a lot of scratches from people's rings, fingernails, and keys, whatever they may be holding, but these are actually in really good condition. It looks like people haven't been opening these doors as much as they probably have been. Once again, this side of the car pretty much consistent all the way around. The paintwork on this car is incredible. It's I can't fault it in any way, guys. It's something you need to come and suss out for yourself. And the last and final wheel, a bit of glue there, and looks like it's all just glue. I can't actually see a single scratch on this car, on this wheel. That is quite often the wheel that is the most scratched, as it's the hardest for the driver to see, but I can't actually fault that wheel, guys. Once again, same as the other 3 tires as well, brand new. Alright guys, here we are having a look at the engine in this Kia Sorento. Now it is a 4-cylinder 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine. It's got a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, and the power output in this car is actually fairly decent for a family car, so 145 kilowatts with 436 newton meters of torque. Now in a family vehicle, that is huge, which means you've got plenty of towing capacity there if you want to tow a trailer or a boat or whatever you might be towing. Now it is a 70 litre diesel fuel tank, which with a fantastic fuel consumption of 7.4 litres per 100, and depending on how you drive, depending on what you're towing, depending on how full the car is, and many other factors, you could see an average fuel distance of 946 kilometers for a full tank. Alright guys, here we are inside this Kia Sorento. Now I will notice, or I will point out rather, that there is this beautiful wood grain finish going throughout the whole vehicle. Just adds to the whole aesthetic of the inside, just gives it more of a luxury feel. Now you've got all your power window controls on the driver's door here. The front is automatic down, but you do have to hold it for it to go back up. Then above that we've got our door lock and unlock, our window lock, so if you've got kids in the back and they're playing with the windows, you can just lock it to stop that. Then our toggle for our power mirrors, and a button that lets you fold them in. So if you've parked at a shopping center and you're scared that people can't park around you and they're going to hit your mirrors, you can always fold them in and protect your mirrors. Just on the door here we've got our fuel cap release button, and on the right hand side of the steering wheel, traction control, center diff lock, and the dimmer for the actual cluster. On the right hand side of the steering wheel, all our indicators and headlight controls, and on the left hand side, all our washers and wiper settings. On the actual beautiful leather wrap steering wheel as well, it is very comfortable to hold. You've got grips all over it depending on how you like to hold your steering wheel, and all your cruise control settings on the right hand side, media control settings on the left, and then your phone settings just on the bottom left here, and menu settings on the right hand side that let you change what you see in the digital display in the actual cluster. Now moving on into the middle of this car as well, we've got the clock in the middle there, all our radio with all your hard buttons around it. So in terms of your media, you've got your radio, then your phone connection, and you've got USB and AUX as well. Below that, all our climate control information and the hard buttons for the climate control. So it is dual zone climate control, which means a passenger can have a separate temperature to what you have. And then below that we've got, I'm just going to turn that off. Below that we've got a 12 volt socket, USB and AUX port, and if you want to put another 12 volt socket there is an empty spot there for it as well. Now something I love about these Kias is that fact that the cup holders here do cover up nice and neatly, just like that. So if you want to use it as a storage space and hide what's in that storage, you get a slide over cover as well. Now the shifter here, if you put it into reverse, the reverse parking sensors do activate, but if you put it into drive and bump it to the right, you can shift through the gears manually if you want. Below that we've got our active eco button, so turning it on will just reduce the torque output and the actual rev range, just to save you a little bit of extra fuel. Then you've got the activator button for your parking sensors, and a little bit of storage here if you do want to store some coins. Now, we've got this huge split center console here, so there's a bucket there if you want to store coins or a wallet or something, and then plenty of storage space just in there as well. If you want to, guys, you can store pretty much anything in that center console. That is huge. Now, panning around the inside of this car, I will point out just how incredible this car has been looked after, considering it is a family vehicle. You would usually expect a lot more damage, especially in the back seats, but guys, this car's been looked after phenomenally well by the previous owner. Now, there is a 12-volt socket back here as well, and some extra storage there in case whoever's in the back seat wants to store their phone. Guys, I'm just going to show you the service history in this car really quick. Starting off from the first service at 6 months, it has been consistently serviced at Valley Kia, all the way until we got it into our stock at 34,000 Ks, where we've done our intimate service here at Berwick Mitsubishi. Alright, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch the walk around video on this, once again, absolutely stunning 2012 MY13 Kia Sorento. Now guys, this car is in incredible condition. As you can see, for a 2012 model on 34,000 Ks roughly at the time of this video, it is absolutely incredibly well looked after, and it's an ideal purchase for you and your family. So come check it out. It does also qualify for a premium mechanical protection plan at an extra cost, if that is something you wish to take up. It covers you for 5 years, 200,000 kilometers on the clock, on 181 parts of the car, and you get 10 years of platinum roadside assist as well. So it is the best thing next to new car warranty, and it's something you're going to want to ask us about. And if you're financing with us, Julie and Mario can work it in very nicely with your finance repayments, and they can work it all within your budget for you as well. So ask us about the mechanical protection plan. Come ask us about this car, take it for a test drive. If you want any more information, the number to call is 9907 0555. My name is Josh, and have a great day.